Hi, welcome. I wanted to help some of the people who are curious about where to go for some of the course materials. I just wanted to give you a sort of map of where things are. You can get to everything from this URL, which is learn.sawcomics.org/enrollment. Pretty sure we've sent that in most of our emails. I'm going to hit enter. And from there, you should see if you're like me and you're enrolled in like many courses, you'll see lots of them. But you certainly should see these three: graphic novel development course, graphic novel community, graphic novel resource package. I'm going to start with the graphic novel development course. I'm going to open all of these up in new tabs. So the graphic novel development course is where the more structured stuff is. There's a few different things in the welcome section, and then there's these 6 or 7 sections which you've seen in a PDF and in the topics in the community and other things, honing in on your idea, parameters and formats, story structure and form, keeping going, finishing, publishing, and reflection, things like that. And if you open in any of those, and this will look similar on a phone, you'll see some PDFs, some text, a bunch of videos. Emma and I have made some videos where we discuss some of these issues, and then I made quite a few videos where I tried to show you. Sorry, just wanted to not see my face there anymore. But anyway, tried to show you some experiences I've had with the 6 or 7 graphic novels I've done. And so those are all available all the time. You can move through them, you can browse through them. They are meant to be done sort of in order. You'll see we're starting with an idea up here and ending up in printing, publishing, and reflecting at the end. So that is available for you. And I see some people already scooting ahead to parameters and formats, and I'm super glad about that. Um, Going back to our enrollments page, the second thing to notice is the community, and that if we click on that and open that in a new tab, it is very simple. It's merely a couple links. Just in case you've gotten lost and you've forgotten where the community is, it is here. Community link and guidelines. I'm going to open that up. This is and that's opening up here where and there I am in the SAW graphic novel development community. If you haven't been here yet, then that's your chance to join in. There's a lot going on. If it's overwhelming, there's a couple ways you can manage that a little bit. One is you can sort by, right now it's giving you the most recent things that have been commented on, but if you sort by last posting, date created, it'll give you the most recent posts, and that can be sometimes a good way to navigate. Another way to navigate might be via topics, which is over here. And over there you'll see introductions, Zoom details, announcements from the moderators, your sentence, and etc. There's a bunch of different topics. There'll be more about that later. And also, if you have a particular member you're looking out for and you want to follow, if you want to see, oh, hey, what has Beth posted, you can follow them. I think you go to see all activity and it brings you over there. So that is the community. And again, if you're in enrollments, you won't get lost. It's right there. That link is there. I'm going to go back to it actually because I think it's here. The Zoom calls, which we're going to start up soon, there's a link there for that. I'm going to open that in a new browser. That info will always be collected in this topic and probably even just 1 or 2 URLs. Finally, the graphic novel resource package, and I'm going to open up this in a new tab. This is a little bit of the Wild West, but it's really good stuff, and it doesn't have quite the danger of, say, Westworld or something. This is, I don't even know how many sections. Oh my goodness, 13 or 14 sections. None of them are imperative. They're all optional. Sometimes you may just browse through them and say, oh, I need a little help drawing the figure. Well, there's some old stuff in here that we've sort of copped from a 1950s booklet that actually helped me learn a little bit about cartooning. There are some other things that we've found in other places, a little bit about emotions. a lot of my own, um, let's see, a lot of my own materials, such as there's a sampling of visual metaphors, if that's something you're curious about. This is a PDF. Oh yeah, this needs a little bit of a change, a little PDF I made. There's another PDF of um, how bodies as entities, simply bodies alone, can communicate. And there's lots of things, lots of crazy stuff like that. It might be a little too complicated. There's 3 videos on narrative voice and changing who's speaking in your book, and it can sometimes unlock some ideas. There's a bunch of things about telling stories silently, and a bunch of um, pretty good examples of that. Let's see if that opens up. There we go. Lots of examples of stories being told silently. Loads and loads and loads and stuff. Two other things I want to bring your attention to. One is that the pitch I sent for my graphic memoir to publishers is here. Um, Looks like it's slowly loading. It's a big 73-page document. You're welcome to take a look at what that looked like. Note that I finished about 70 pages of it before I put this pitch together. So that's what that looks like. The other thing, there is a lot of early drafts of the my book, The Art of the Graphic Memoir, and it's an early draft only in that it's a little less laid out. But my publisher doesn't exactly want me putting a current draft up there. But I assure you, this is very, very similar to the final book. And so there's a lot of great examples and ideas about gathering material, organizing material, finding a visual style, getting started, storytelling strategies, visual language, etc., finishing. So I hope you'll go through some of that. And when you find something in there, share it with the group. Copy that URL, roll over to the community and say, hey, I found this thing in there. It's really helped me. And I think that would be terrific. That said, we are here to help you find some structure and make a plan and get that thing moving and maybe even done. And so be sure to reach out to me or Emma or any of the moderators, and we'll try and help you. Thanks for watching this long video about how to get moving through here.